Introduce myself. My name's Matt. I'm 31 years old and I am morbidly obese. My story starts back, uh, well, as everybody's as a teenager. I enjoyed playing my sports. I was competitive with Olympic weightlifting and became an adult and started taking things a little less seriously. In 2007, I was cleaned up by a taxi while stopped at a red light on my motorbike and did a lot of damage to my left leg where I was unable to exercise and walk and um, well, yeah, just do stuff for a while. Um, I unfortunately still had the same appetite I did from when I was active to then when I was stuck not doing anything. In that time, I stuck on a lot of weight. I also became, may as well say, a compulsive eater. Pretty much, I pretty much had to put something into my mouth. That's resulted in me, well, becoming how I am today. I want to change, and I'm making this public. Like I'm putting everything I am out there now. I'm normally someone who doesn't like to share stuff about myself, like personal stuff, and my weight loss is all my weight loss. My weight gain has always been something that I keep to myself. Even with having to weigh in for competitions, I never used to like doing it because I don't like people knowing about my body weight. But it's come to the stage where now I can't just hide from it anymore. I've got to bring myself out and publicly admit that I need to do something. Unfortunately, it took my 6-year-old nephew turning around to me and saying to me that he wants me to lose weight and get fit so I can be around for when he's older. Uh, that that uh, that was kind of crushing, being an uncle who now I've tried every diet. I've tried exercise and they work for a week or two and it's like, oh great, this is working, I'm losing weight. Then all of a sudden it's bam, back on with vengeance. We've tried pretty much everything and thank you to one of my customers the other week who actually put me in touch with a surgeon who can operate. Um, Surgery is the last thing that, well, pretty much I want. Um, so I was still, I don't really want to do this, and I was looking into it, and I've done a lot of research, and um, I decided, well, I'm going to go to the appointment, which I went to on Tuesday. I was lucky to have one of my best friends come with me, who is an absolute amazing person and a really big support. And it was really confronting. I left with so many different emotions. I was angry, I was excited, I was disgusted with myself. Um, and I had a lot of thinking to do. The next morning I woke up and I had all this extra energy that I have not had for a long time. I was on such a high, feeling so amazing, and I felt like things were only going to get better. And for me, it felt good, and people were telling me, well, I deserve it because they said one of my biggest problems that they see is I tend to give everybody everything and I'll bend over backwards to help somebody out for nothing in return and I'll sacrifice stuff for myself to help them. And I keep getting told that's my biggest criticism that people have of me because I don't think about myself and I have to actually start. I have and I have to admit that, yeah, I do drop everything for everybody. And I don't know how to help myself. But I'm still being positive until this morning. I got a phone call from the health insurance company that I signed up with, and the reason I signed up with them was on their website, through Compare the Market. It said that there was a 2-month wait for the gastric surgery. When I signed up, I thought, this is too good to be true. Signed up, first month premium was paid. To be told today that no, that was a misinformation and it's 12 months. This is with the person on the phone even looking and seeing that it said 2 months. So I went from being all the way up there to being kicked down to earth and stomped on and crushed. So the thing is, I feel really uncomfortable even just talking here to this camera. But I'm going to be doing a blog weekly along this journey, hoping that one day it may be able to help somebody else. It's going to be confronting for, well, mainly myself. It's going to take a lot of effort, but at the end of the day, I want to be here for 40 years, not 4 more months. I want to be able to grow up. I want to watch my nephews grow up. I want to watch my nieces grow up. I want to be at their weddings when they're older. I want to meet somebody and get married and have kids myself. And at this point in time, I can't see myself falling in love with somebody knowing that they're going to have to bury me in 5 years. As of right now, I don't know how I'm going to proceed, how I'm going to move forward. People will say, oh, exercise is easy, it's easier than the surgery is just the easy way out, blah, blah, blah. Look, you can. But I'm telling those people now, until you've been in this position, you have no idea. No idea how hard it is. How hard it is to tie your shoelaces up in the morning. How hard it is to walk down the street. I've copped a lot of criticism from people, and you know what? I don't care anymore. I am who I am, but I can change, and I am going to change. The surgery is going to help. I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford it, but I'm going to find a way. So all I can say is I'm not going to give up, and I'm putting myself out there now so everybody knows what I'm going through. I'm a morbidly obese, 6 foot, 182 kilo slob. And I don't want to be that. I want to be somebody who can go out to the park with my nephews and run around and kick a ball around. I want to be someone who can get back to their sports and actually enjoy them and not bullshit injuries because I'm embarrassed of who I am. And that's just it. I am embarrassed and disgusted with who I am, and that just gives me the drive to want to push forward and get through this. So I know there's going to be people out there who are going to criticise me and give me shit. Bring it. That's all I can say, because I've got a stronger support structure with my family and my friends than what any who will support me and give me the strength to get through anything that any of you have to say. So I guess the next blog will be an update on where things are coming from, and this is the start. This is my story. Yeah, thanks for watching.